Hey guys, it's Delakaba, and I'm here with another vlog updating the progress of the TFCshaman mod. And today I am in my test build, actually using the Eclipse environment. So if I was to take off my shaman gear, I would look like Steve. And so I'm disguising myself so you don't see me as Steve. But anyway, today we're going to talk about the new things that have been gotten into the mod and where the mod is at and how long till we're ready to rock and roll. And oh, it's not long now. But the first thing I would like to do is I would like to introduce a very important shamanistic plant, and that plant is the mapacho plant. Now, mapacho is N rustica, which is rustic tobacco. It is wild tobacco, and it has its big green leaves and its little brown seed pods on it. This one's fully mature. It's got 4 growth stages. It spawns naturally in the world of TerraFirmaCraft, and if we harvest it, it will give us some green mapacho leaf. It will give us, which we can then process into dried mapacho. Have not yet done the language file on this to give it its proper name, but it will also give us mapacho seeds, which we can plant and we can use to grow mapacho. Now, the other thing that we've got added in is, of course, we've got our wolf headdress here, and to make a wolf headdress, well, obviously you need the correct part of a wolf, and that happens to be a wolf scalp. And so part of what took quite a while here was not only I was struggling with trying to get the mapacho to spawn in the world and grow appropriately, but I had to learn how to add in custom drops into TerraFirmaCraft. And so now when you slay a wolf, he will give you his wolf scalp. He will give his all so that you may have yourself a handy dandy wolf scalp to use to turn into your spirit hat. Now, along with that, if you whack a bear, that bear will drop a bear claw, a very important component to access the bear's power. And so we access the wolf's power with the wolf's scalp, and we access the bear's power with the bear claw. And if you knock down a ruminant, in other words, a horse or a cow or a sheep or a deer, you will get some nice fresh animal tendon. And if you take that animal tendon and you process it, it becomes a sinew bundle. Now, the reason I did my own tendon and sinew is because even though the sinew is available in the Terra Miscellaneous mod by Powerman, I wanted to have my own source of materials here because I'd like to have this mod not depend on other people's mods. I'd like it to be able to be played right out of the box, and all you have to do is have TerraFirmaCraft. And so I programmed my own sinew and my own animal tendon. You know, I want to take a moment and talk about the modding community for TerraFirmaCraft. You know, there's a lot of modders who have made their source files publicly available, and in some cases privately available to me. And in fact, Powerman is one of the people who was willing to send me a zip of his source code so that I could see how he did things. And I have learned so much from these guys. You know, Pefferin taught me that if you really want to get into the heart of TerraFirmaCraft, sometimes you're going to have to program with ASM, because TerraFirmaCraft has some very deep coding and changes over main Minecraft. And thank you so much, Pefferin, for making the API that allows us to add our plants. And we're lucky to have Pefferin. And Pefferin is helping our TFC plant dreams come true. Is also, by the way, doing the same thing for ores, making an API so that you can easily add ores to TerraFirmaCraft. You know, from Powerman, I learned that code can be very complex and very thorough. And quite honestly, while I could tell what parts of his code were doing what things, as I looked at it, I knew I was in over my head. And I'd like to say I'm very lucky to have found the code done by Emrys, who taught me that code can be sweet and simple and get the job done. And actually, Emrys's code was what finally helped me crack the tough nut of getting the animal drops in. And so I don't have much more to show you guys, because it took me a week to manage to get past all the obstacles, both learning and implementing, to get in the mapacho tobacco and the custom drops for the animals. And so with that, I think I'm going to get out of your hair. But we are very, very close to the release of the mod. I have to put the recipes in. And I'm thinking about doing a couple more plants. I'm thinking about doing a couple more plants that will allow us to stand independently of the plant mega pack, because like I say, I would like this to be standalone, and probably what I'll do is try to do a config file so that if you're playing with the plant mega pack, you can make some changes in the config and make use of the plant mega pack recipes. But I think more likely I'll make this standalone, and actually in my mod pack, in the TFC360 mod pack, I'll do some Mind Tweaker and TFC Tweaker recipes that will allow us to take advantage of the plant mega pack rather than putting them in the mod itself. But anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you for stopping in. It's not gonna be long now. The use of the mapacho is, of course, you can grind it up and combine it with the correct stuff to make ancestor dust and ghost dust and spider dust, and of course also as part of one of the components for making the medicine pouch. I figured I should probably mention that, but in any event, I'm going to go get back to work on this. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.